Hi guys, we are taking a look at this question. A brother and sister walk home from school. After walking 500 meters eastwards, so they're walking to the right, 500 meters, that's the distance, the brother realizes that he has left a book at school and he returns to school. Very important. His sister continues walking another 800 meters to their home and she arrives 30 minutes after leaving for school. And then they show you a nice diagram to put things in perspective. 2.1. Define the average speed. What is the definition of average speed? Very important to know your definitions, guys, because it is 2 marks in your exam. So average speed is the total distance traveled per total time. So total distance per total time. Calculate the average speed of the girl from school to her home. So if you guys remember our little triangle that we learned, DST, so the average speed would be distance over time, right? But average, they want total distance and total time. So we got to calculate total distance and total time. That's the average speed. So what is our total distance that the girl travels from home to school? That will be the 500 meters plus the 800 meters divided by the total time it takes her, which is 30 minutes times 60. So that gives you 0.72 meters per second. Then they ask us, use a vector scale diagram and represent the displacement of the boy from the time he realized he left his book at school until he reached home again. Include all the relevant information and use the scale 1 centimeters to 100 meters. Okay, so first you have to understand what displacement means. And displacement is the distance and direction an object moves from starting point to ending point. That is, it's essentially the total distance. So you just got to draw a diagram from the time he realized he left his book at school and he reached home again. So this is when he realized, right? So that's the 500 meters to school. And then that is the 800 meters home. And the displacement will be the total of this, and that is 1,300 meters, 1,300 meters. So that is the diagram you will draw. Okay, then 2.4. If the average speed of the boy is the same as that of the girl, what was the average speed of the girl? 0.72 meters per second. All right, if that is the same as the boy, we have to calculate how long it would take the boy to reach home from the time they both left the school together. Okay, so I'm just going to do 2.4 up here. Okay, so what was our formula? Always start with your formula. You might get a mark. So average speed equals to total distance divided by total time. Right, so what was the speed of the girl? Because the boy and the girl have the same speed, right? So it's 0.72 meters per second. Then what was the total distance for the boy? Remember, he walks with the girl to a certain point, which is 500 meters. Right. Then he returns to school, which is another 500 meters. Right. Then he walks from school back home. And what was that? We just calculated 1,300. So it has to be 1,300 meters. Yeah. And we have to divide that by the time. But remember, they're asking us for the time. So it's still time or total time, whichever you prefer. So then you do your mathsy stuff there. And you get the time of 3,194,44 seconds. All right, always end in seconds, guys. That's what they want in physics. And that's it for this question. I hope you understood. See ya.